Have you ever felt sadness, anger, and a sense of abandonment? These are emotions every kid goes through every time their parents decide to get a divorce. Today, I'll be influencing you into changing your mindset from divorce being okay to not being the greatest option. I will be discussing how divorce affects children in school, how divorce causes a relationship barrier between both parents and the child, and how divorce alters the child's relationships in the future. I chose this topic because, like many others, my parents got a divorce, which affected me in a large way. Growing up with one parent in the household can be very difficult. First, divorce affects the child in school. Children of divorced parents were 6% less likely than children of non-divorced parents to graduate from high school, and 15% less likely to complete college, according to Jessica from the article, Divorces Affect Children's Educational Achievement. This alone shows if there was less divorces in the world, children would have the better chance of succeeding in life. Divorce causes children to have behavior issues in school, anger problems, which cause them to misbehave, and they sometimes isolate themselves from others. Children instigate in school in order to get the attention they lack from their own home. Second, divorce causes a relationship barrier between the child and both parents. According to the article, early divorce can affect parent-child relationships later. 70% said that they lived with their mothers after divorce or separation, and 11% said they lived with their dads. The rest lived with their other caretakers or grandparents. Children must decide which parent they would rather go to when they become a certain age. This is an example of how this could tear that bond between one parent and the child. In most divorces, one parent is scheduled visitation rights, which might be once a week, every 2 weeks, or once a month, depending on the situation. This could cause heartache for the parent and the child. A parent that truly loves their child should be able to see their child whenever they want, but instead they're scheduled only a few days out of the week, which is unfair to both parties. Lastly, divorce alters the child's relationships in the future. According to the article, Divorce Statistics, almost 50% of all marriages in the U.S. will end in divorce or separation. Every 13 seconds, there is one divorce in America, which is insane. When over 50% of all marriages go through a divorce, the child then thinks it's okay. Therefore, it causes a negative snowball effect in marriages, making it the norm. In the article, Divorce Hurts Children, Jan says, statistical studies indicate that children of divorce are more likely to divorce in the future. They are cautious about trusting others because they know they could leave anytime. A child's relationships in the future could be hard because they will have a lack of trust, they will push the people that love them the most away, and they will struggle to discuss emotions and will deal with abandonment issues. To summarize everything, I hope today influenced you to see the short and long-term effects on children and how it damages children. First, I talked about how divorce affects the child in school. Secondly, I discussed how divorce causes a relationship barrier between the child and the parents. Finally, I explained how divorce alters a child's relationships in the future. Now, hopefully, now you can see how divorce can damage a person's life and change it dramatically over one mistake or decision. Tread lightly over your decisions in life because it will not only affect you, but the person you love the most, your child.